Hello everyone, and welcome back to Levitate with Tate and Oracle 8, and I appreciate everyone who's tuned into this video. Today we are going to be getting a message from your spirit guides, your angels, whoever you know is around. I have spirit guides and angels and messengers all around. I call them the Oracle 8. And they're going to help me get a message for you. So we have 3 piles today. We have the Tiger's Eye for pile 1. We have the Collecting Seeds for pile 2. And pile 3 is the Bushel of Apples. So these are going to be oracle cards that you are going to choose with your intuition. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Let it out. Go ahead and choose with your intuition. Just a friendly reminder, just by choosing your oracle cards with your intuition, that will help strengthen your intuition. If you find that the pile you chose doesn't resonate with you, maybe there is a message for you, but go ahead and pick another pile. And I will see you at your reading. There are timestamps below in the description box. So if you want to jump ahead to your reading, go ahead and find them there. And I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. Those who chose the Tiger's Eye. A new path and opportunities for positive transformation awaits. That's good. All right, so how about some light seers or mother peas? Let's do light seers. Okay, I'm gonna do some light seers. And I'm trying to expand my collection right now, but this oracle card is from my brand new deck that I just got, that I just did an unboxing for. It's the Seasons of the Witch. Very beautiful. I guess it's part of a series. It's like the 7th deck in the series. And Lammas is like summertime. They have like Belton, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but there's different decks, and I really, what drew me to it is the artwork. I just love art. Okay, so let's tune in. Let's take another collective breath. Angels, spirit guides, oracle, please guide me. What is a message meant to find pile 1, the Tiger's Eye? Give me a few cards, please. You feel like sludgy today. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me, but the cards don't want to really. You've been in my drawer, so I have to. Maybe that's why. Okay. Right, the Hierophant. Ten of Pentacles. One more, please. Oh, and the Queen of Pentacles. Pretty, pretty. All right. So this is a beautiful energy here. Okay, what a beautiful message from your angels and your guides. I think it's... So the Tiger's Eye, the stone, so not the card, but the stone, is a symbol of personal empowerment and strength. And it encourages you to live boldly, fiercely, and bravely in all aspects of your life. And it can be seen as lucky and a talisman, so you can, use it for wishes or curses. I'm going to read from the book for the Tiger's Eye, the card from the Oracle deck. So some of the keywords are overcoming fear, trying something new, attracting luck. Just like, I guess, the actual stone, it attracts luck, and there are new opportunities and a path of transformation awaiting you. Okay, so we'll read this. Have you ever have you been feeling like you've hit a string of bad luck? Perhaps one thriving patch of your life is now slipping through your fingers. You give and give and give some more, hoping more effort will equal better results. And all the while, you can feel the tiny nudge in your spirit telling you it's time to try something new. You have received this card as a sign to walk a different path. There is nothing wrong with you, what you're doing, or how you're doing it. Things are simply coming to a natural conclusion, and you're being encouraged to step through this portal of opportunity to begin the process of evolving into a different version of yourself. Pay close attention to the coming weeks, to signs and opportunities for positive change. It may feel like a crisis when really this is your comfort zone being shaken up. Your luck will turn around, and once you overcome your fear of change and allow yourself to make the choice of moving on to a new adventure. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. It looks like you are on the verge of a new beginning, and that is wonderful because there are many opportunities here. It says, because the Hierophant emphasizes the importance of learning from others. So maybe you have an opportunity coming up to be able to delve into something that you're really interested in and be able to expand yourself. And the spirit guides want you to know that they've been helping align this for you. And in some way you may feel like this is changing things and it's scary, but in a way they're actually really aligning something. And the card really asks you whether you're listening to your own wisdom or placing other messages above your own. So you want to make sure that you're not just following the status quo just because that's what society does. You're following what truly matters to you. Is there a personal belief that is getting in your way that is not really your belief? It's just like a societal belief. We got to make sure we're asking ourselves that, okay? But I also feel like this is a really big sign around money. This whole spread is a really good sign about making sure that you're keeping your money safe from others. And see the Ten of Pentacles, which represents the journey through materialism, because it's the pentacles and abundance, and it represents, how you come into this fruition. And it represents the importance of building a solid foundation for your career and your family. So maybe this new beginning that the guides have aligned for you is really a foundation being built. And so the Ten of Pentacles can also indicate, to be grateful there for the abundance that you have. Like, look around you right now. Look at everything that surrounds us. That's all abundance. Abundance is just not financial abundance. I have electricity. I have a roof over my head. I have food in my fridge. My fridge is full. I am so thankful for that. I have the ability to record this message for you, and the Ten of Pentacles also signifies a purpose with your abundance. Like I'm saying, I have this abundance. I'm making a purpose for it with my tarot channel. And this new beginning is going to become a purpose for you. Because the Queen of Pentacles symbolizes abundance and enjoys life's responsibilities practically, okay? Finds purpose in her abundance. The Queen of Pentacles finds purpose in her abundance, okay? And she takes care of others, but also practically. She doesn't do it like irresponsibly at all. The Queen of Pentacles represents both a family and a businesswoman, just kind of like the Ten of Pentacles. It seems like you're going to have a new opportunity that's going to be able to balance both your family and your business life. And the Queen of Pentacles also keeps her financial status to herself. She's self-sufficient and vigilant, but she doesn't go around talking about that. Okay? She keeps all of that to herself. And I think that's an important message here from your spirit guides is this abundance that surrounds you, you are thankful for it and grateful for it and can communicate to you. But if you have made some financial moves that are really making your life secure and you're able to expand and grow financially, which it looks like you might be able to be doing very soon abundantly, I think that you need to keep those types of moves to yourself, because there are people who have the opposite type of energy that you have, trying to at any time sabotage somebody else's success. And so you need to make sure that you are able to make these financial choices and these wise decisions to prosper your family and your business, but also keeping all of your moves secret and doing all of the planning behind the scenes and only showing the final product. Okay, you don't need to let everyone in on everything. Okay, and it's great because I feel like people get really surprised and taken aback when you make leaps and bounds progress like that. In reality, you weren't making leaps and bounds progress like that. You were just limiting the amount of information you were giving everyone, so not everyone knew every single step you were making. When people know every single step that you were making in life, there's more opportunity for sabotage, obviously, but there's less more triumph feeling when you're making these big moves, okay? Because big moves come with little steps, and not everybody needs to know every single little step that you're making, okay? But that's your message from the spirit guides, and I really appreciate pile 1. Thank you for tuning in and staying to the end, and please comment, like, share, subscribe. I still have that giveaway going, and I will be pulling the first winner on Valentine's Day, so I did want to let everyone know that. For my free reading. And thank you for joining my channel. I will see you next time. Hello, pile 2. Thank you everyone who joined Levitate with Tate. Today we're going to tap in with the spirit guides, my oracle aids, your angels, guides, whoever leads you in this spiritually divine world. And we're going to get a message from them. So this is the message from them, the spirit guides. And so your card that you chose is collecting seeds. Remember that what was once planted has grown, and it's now to sow new seeds, which I love because I recently moved from Colorado to Virginia. And in Colorado, the growing period season depends on where you live. And I lived places where it was literally like 3 months. Like in Silverton, Colorado, when you live at 9,000 feet, you can grow like rhubarb and strawberry, but I'm from Denver originally, which is like, the Mile High. And it's usually about like, you just don't plant until after Mother's Day. That's what you do in Colorado. Okay. Anyways, here in Virginia, it's not even Valentine's Day. It's just sort of became February, and they have the garden centers out already. And so I love it. And I just got a seed catalog. So shout out to all my fellow gardeners. Anyways, I gotta realign with my spirit guides. Everyone take a deep breath. We're going to get a few cards from Light Seers Tarot. And we'll go into your reading. What do the spirit guides, angels of pile 2, what message do you need to get to them? These angel spirits guides. The cards are moving better than they did last time. Okay, the moon. Interesting. Okay, I'm already picking up on something here. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And let me just get one more, please. All right, and the Two of Wands. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the first thing I noticed right away is all the symbolism of cycles and new birth and new beginnings. The seeds symbolize growth, faith, and the cycle of life. Seeds represent hope and new beginning. And the moon symbolizes nature and time and the human experience and the ever-changing rhythm of cycles of life and nature. And I always think about the new beginnings in both of these cards as well. Okay, so the moon represents something. Actually, let me read this collecting seeds from the book, because I did that on pile 1. So collecting seeds, which is from the Oracle deck, Seasons of the Witch, Lammas Oracle. The keywords are developing a successful future, reinvestment, saving, and remember that was once planted has grown and is now the time to sow new seeds. Collecting seeds is a critical step in maintaining a thriving garden year after year. Of course, you could buy seeds at the start of each growing season, but there is no need with a bit of thoughtful planning and small amount of effort. Collecting seeds appears when there is a need for more planning, mindfulness about your future, and investing in your long-term growth. All too often, there is a significant push to achieve one single goal, and once you've done so, you've left wondering what comes next. How do you build upon the success you already have? You are being asked to look ahead to gain clarity about where your life is heading from here. Receiving this card is a sign that your current growing season is coming to a close. Naturally, there are some things that will remain in your life for years and require less effort as time goes on. But other things will reach their natural conclusion and make space to plant new ideas and pathways to achievement. Don't wait until your next growing season to figure out what to grow or where you could miss the next harvest altogether. Okay. And the moon represents something is not what it seems. There are hidden truths of fears that are giving you anxiety right now. So sometimes your imagination gets the best of you, and you should trust your intuition to lead you out of these dark anxieties. So you may be feeling very unsure and uneasy about this new beginning, but remember to always look to the moon, because the moon will always be stable. Okay? That's what I think about the moon, is that, like, even though I'm in Virginia, I say my son's in Colorado, we are looking at the same moon. The moon's always the same, despite when it waxes and wanes, it represents that cycle, but it's always consistent. You know, the Ace of Pentacles signifies new beginnings and opportunities too. It symbolizes a seed, which is what's crazy, that there's just the symbolism in this reading, because the seeds, and I always think about the Ace of Pentacles as a seed, like he's holding a seed, but look at its roots coming down. Do you see this card? Look at that. That's significant. I feel like the roots, you're establishing this new growing season, this new beginning of yours. You are establishing a new foundation. You are establishing roots. You are about to start on a fresh new journey. And watering any seed, like, has potential for rewards. That's what the Ace of Pentacles is. Any watering seeds, planning for the future, any of that, it's going to be very rewarding, because all of that energy will be stable and secure and give you a good yield. Because the Two of Wands also symbolizes a new path or a journey, but it's anticipation, making plans for the future, just like the collecting seeds said. You need to have this order, collect your thoughts, collect your seeds, and you need to put them in order to achieve your plans and to make progress. You have to put your plans in action. The beginning might seem tough. It's always the beginning, the start of something new is always the hardest. There's so much anticipation and eagerness going into something new, and it's so hard to start something new if you don't have anyone else pushing you. But this spread encourages you to keep moving forward and to push forward and to create thoughtful steps and plans for the entire season. Okay? You're making plans for the future, but it's a cycle, okay? But you're leveling up. It's like that picture of the spiral, and when you look at it from a different perspective, you all of a sudden you see the different layers. Okay? So you need to look at this opportunity as a time to water the thoughts and the desires that you want for the future. Okay? So by investing and leaning with your intuition, You are going to grow, and with the ever-changing cycles of nature, allow yourself to let go of hidden truths that have prevented you to move forward and to grow everything you need. But make sure you're planning for the future. Right now, when you have a garden, is the time that you plan out all of the garden. You plan out when you're going to plant this plant, when you're going to plant that plant, who to plant next to this plant, and who to plant next to that plant. Because if you don't do it now, you can't do it in 3 months. Like, now is the time to plan and set foot and make a plan of action and actually take action. Okay? And if you're unsure and uneasy about this, lean with your intuition. Ask the moon for guidance. Okay? But this is really prosperous spread. Whatever you decide to grow, you're going to have a huge abundant harvest. But if you don't grow now, if you don't decide and make plans about the future and take action and water it, follow your intuition, nothing's going to yield. So you have to collect the seeds and plant them now. Okay? I hope this was helpful. So this was the message from your spirit guides. So please like, share, subscribe. Please go ahead and leave a comment down below. Tell me, how this resonates. I am still going to be giving away, I'm still doing that giveaway. My first announcement is on Valentine's Day. I'm going to be giving away a free reading. So please go ahead and comment and you can enter into that just as easy as pie. So I really appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you next time. Hello, pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning in with Levitate with Tate. Everyone who chose the 3rd pile, bushels of apples, invite your truth forward and invoke the power of healing, growth, and the true essence of who you are. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to get a message from your spirit guides, your angels, whoever leads you on this journey of life and who you reach out to on a daily. God, the divine, source, power, please help us get a message. Okay, so the 8 of Wands wanted to come right out of there. Okay, we got the 6 of Cups. All right, and we have the Magician. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see here. So apples sometimes represent the cosmos of totality, and they represent peace and beauty and strength, growth, and love and sexuality. The 8 of Wands can indicate a need to take action towards your goals. The 8 of Wands represents fast-paced change and action, alignment with your focus and determination. And it can indicate like a sudden positive shift or good news, but it also urges you to make all decisions without being hasty. So yeah, and the 8 of Wands also, can indicate that when you're patient, that's when you make the most amount of progress. And the 6 of Cups can indicate you are longing for the past. Look at this card. You're just thinking about good times, and they're both younger. I have been having that a lot lately of just how fast dogs grow and how limited their times here, and I've been going into sort of like the thought process about that a lot lately. And I wonder if that must have like, my guides have brought me to that subject because it indicates this need to not be looking to the past for answers, because maybe there are aspects of ourselves in the past that have changed that we can't get back. But we need to acknowledge that we've gained a lot of strength, and that change can also be an indication of something positive. Because the Magician, it really indicates the manifestation of one's desires. It converts Look, he's converting this spiritual energy right here into real world action. And so it represents a pure willpower. He reminds you that you are so powerful and you have the ability to create your outer world by tuning your inner world. He's the balance of what's in, what's out. What's in, what's out. He's the balance. Tap into your full potential without hesitation. It's the law of attraction. That's what the magician is, pretty much. I'm going to read from the Seasons of Witch, the bushels of apples. So we already talked about what it said on the card. Invite your truth forward and invoke the power of healing, growth, and the true essence of who you are. So the keywords are healing, well-being, and self-knowledge. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and that's what self-knowledge does for your spirit. Being aware of your strengths, weaknesses, desires, dislikes, and other valuable pieces of self-awareness combined with a commitment to your holistic well-being, including your mind, body, heart, and soul, result in the perfect condition for spiritual nourishment. You're receiving this card as your guidance to take a deeper dive into what makes you you. Each piece of information you collect moves you closer to expressing yourself in the most authentic way possible. This is true healing. Accept yourself for exactly who you are while also taking steps to become the person who you wish to be. Healing is less about overcoming and moving on and more about embracing, allowing, and celebrating the ridges and curves of your being. No two apples are the same. There are sweet ones and there are sour ones, big ones and crabbed, green, yellow, red, and mixed. You don't judge an apple for being different from the others, so why should you judge yourself for the same? If you have been struggling to move forward in any way, whether that's in a relationship, goal, having more time or freedom, or any other manifestation of your deepest desires, pulling this card is your encouragement to allow of more yourself to show. You won't find that you're looking for by denying yourself, because it's your uniqueness, and that will allow the bruises to heal. Okay, so take a few moments to sit in stillness and become mindful of your breath. With each inhalation, fill your body with intention and let go of that which no longer serves you. And as you breathe, you're going to open up to allow yourself to feel free. I think that now that you've come back to your center, we can understand that you're going to be having some significant good news, but we have to be able to change our thought processes about our current situation and our past and ourselves. And by being ourselves, we will truly spark and create. Like, I truly believe that your thoughts create reality, okay? And that's what the magician is. And so we need to watch our thoughts more than anything else, because our thoughts create reality, okay? So if you're constantly stuck on the negative, and I have to constantly remind myself this too, because I just had an interview for something that I really want, and I was just like totally left field on a Sunday, and I didn't expect it to happen, but it's like my dream job. So I manifested that interview, which just the interview alone gave me the ability to feel verified and justified in doing everything I'm wanting to do. But that creeping feeling that keeps coming back, that I sucked at the interview or I didn't go as well as I planned it, that keeps coming back. And even if I don't, I have to keep telling myself, even if I don't get the job, I need to continue to feel grateful for the opportunity. Okay, because that means that my thoughts are, working, and my ability to heal myself has come from that growth of allowing myself to feel one way that used to bring me all the way down, but stop it and now take me on a different direction. And that continuance of doing so, of pulling myself up and acknowledging the beauty of who I am, and that I have everything I need inside of me, and I have the ability to manifest every desire that I want. And I do. And if I continue to remind myself of that and continue to step into the pure essence of who I am, and not be led down by others' expectations or others' ideals or your own aligning powers of the past or your own shortcomings, okay? So we need to embrace who we truly are. And I think that you're going to have an incredible opportunity really soon that sparks pure joy, and you might feel some guilt arise just from that joy. But this spread reminds you that those moments of joy are what we live for, and that what we inspire to when we acknowledge our own ability to create the world around us. So I hope I went into a rampage and I don't even know what I said half of that. But anyways, I hope that resonated with you. And I really, this pile resonated with me. I felt like I was getting a direct message. And I appreciate everyone who's tuned in and tapped in and turned on to Levitate with Tate and the Oracle 8. Don't forget to comment. We have a giveaway coming up. So your comment will enter you into a giveaway for a free reading. But I'm going to be giving away the first reading on Valentine's Day 2025. But I'm going to keep the giveaway going. So we'll give away another one after that too. So, and there's no limits to how many times you enter. I have some people that are entered 10 times already. So, all right. I hope everyone has a beautiful and a wonderful day. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you next time.